global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Something interesting is definitely brewing in Rumobrecom, the very backyard of the FCT Minister Wike. Now, quick recap of what is going on. Some days back, Governor of Wike Fubara decided to change the status quo when it comes to the traditional ruler monarch architectural stool in the very clan backyard of FCT Minister. Of course, the supporters of Wike and ProWike supporters generally, loyalists, screamed a lot. In fact, they were insisting that they would have to go to Opobo, where the River State government from also do the same. I don't know how they're going to get that kind of power, but right now, as we speak, the chairman of Wike, I'm talking about none other person than Ambassador Ihunwu, Chijioke, have decided to pay homage to the reinstated Eze Anthony Onwabia as the Ihunwu, that's paramount ruler of Rumobrecom. Quick recap. Now, what happened at the beginning of this week was the fact that, even at the weekend and beginning of this week, was the fact that in 2015-2019, during the reign and time of Wike, this particular paramount ruler is the Anthony Onwabia, that's the Ihunwu, the paramount ruler of Rumobrecom, was quite very loyal to Amechi, the then governor, who now later left and Wike took over. But Wike discovered that this particular monarch still stood firm as his loyalist, as a loyalist to Rotimi Amechi. He didn't sit well with Wike, and somehow things altered along the line. So when it was altered, he was removed, Barry was put in. Of course, heavens is for, like he would always say, and the earth didn't change, like he would always say. But events turned. Now as we speak, Fubara have decided to change it back to status quo where it was at the beginning. And the supporters of Wike are of the opinion that this is definitely not how it was. This is the structure you met. Maintain it. It's supposed to be continuity. Stability and continuity. But right now, the mantra have changed to reverse first. When he started within his first 100 years, that's just similar like Fubara. It was a case of stability and continuity. That's continuity of the old governance. But when he decided to become man alone, as I said, to come out of that issue of, master boy relationship, he decided that, look, it's going to be reverse first. And that matter has been following it, and I decided to change status quo back. And in all honesty, the person of Chijioke, who happened to be the chairman of Obiobo, that's the chairman of Obiobo, and by default the chairman of Wike, because that's the same local government Wike is from, and that's also the same local government where Martin Semehile is also from. So it's a very strong local government where the political heavyweight River State are from, as an opposition really, opposing similar like Fubara. But he now decided to show solidarity to the newly reinstalled Eze Onwabia, which is the Eze Anthony Onwabia of Rumobrecom. That's the paramount ruler of Rumobrecom, to show that the government is with him, and him as the chairman of Obiobo, and by default Rumobrecom, that he's with him, and hear what the youth were saying and chanting on his way to pay his homage and respect and solidarity to the reinstated chairman. We'll come back for more.
United for sale. United for sale. Knock the chama, please. Chama, the women, I need to be the women. The women are here.
All right, welcome back. You can imagine how they are saying that power no be size. A biggie man. Power no be there for size. But come on, let's tell ourselves the truth. This same Ambassador Ihunwu was one of the strong guys too for Wike. The boys, jungle don't mature, boys they grow steady. But okay, back to the matter at hand. I guess at this point in time, Eze Anthony needs all the solidarity he can get, and judging the fact that that is his domain, I mean the domain of Chijioke Ihunwu, he wants him to realize in this place you have been reinstated nothing mega. We are here with you. And when he was coming, you can see people like you say, make way for the chairman. Power sweet. But then again, aside that, in this particular change has been one change that didn't sit well at all with ProWike supporters. They believe, now this is why they are not getting happy, they believe that the man that was removed has been very loyal to the person of Wike. Several times when the likes of Ihunwu and the rest tried to pay homage to Recom, the clan, they have their traditional monarchs. That's quite a big local government area. So each one of them have their traditional stool that they sit on and all that. But that Recom have been very quiet, and one would understand very well that the fact that the monarch cannot, in all honesty, throw away their own lustrous son. Their own lustrous son is Wike. And Wike here is not in sync with similar life for Fubara. No matter how good, quote unquote, similar life for Fubara may look or sound, that's their lustrous son. I must not be saying dining with the person who is making our illustrious son unhappy, quote unquote. So each time they try to dive in, it has not been, but this Anthony, he is also an illustrious son, because he's also the king, the removed king then, but he has been reinstated now by similar life Fubara. So one expects, what Fubara wanted was a level playing ground. One thing I have over time I've studied politically now with Fubara is the fact that he doesn't want you to, don't overplay hanky-panky, but just be fair. Be fair to the people. Be fair to your governance. Just be fair to your subject. Just be fair. Don't play politics with things that should be the welfare of the people. So at some point, they wanted the right thing to be done. What Fubara is literally doing over time, I've discovered, is to begin to correct some of those anomalies that have come to stay. And correcting those anomalies will now mean unseating some of the structures that Wike have consolidated for himself to give him political relevance. And that is like shaking the pillars Wike is standing on politically. Of course, it will sit well. And that's why you see them screaming. Let's go wrap it up. Let's wait in our conversation. What's to take. Have a nice time. God bless you.